Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a new Doctor Who topic video for today. So this video, it is on my 5 favourite William Hartnel stories. Yes, today I'm going to be talking about my 5 favourite stories from the First Doctor's era from 1963 to 1966. And the First Doctor is my 10th favourite incarnation of the Doctor. I really do enjoy William Hartnell's take on the role. I kind of like the way how he mellows over the course of his run, because he's this grumpy old man with some really dark elements. And then he literally evolves to become more of a grand type fatherly figure, and it's absolutely brilliant. So let's dive into this. So in 5th place, my 5th favourite story out of the William Hartnell era is from season 1, and it is of course the 2nd story, known as the Daleks. I just really do enjoy this story. It's brilliant. It's fantastic. I love the fact we got the Daleks' very first story, and that the Daleks are using static electricity to be their own power source. I love we got the fouls in this one. I love how the First Doctor manipulates the TARDIS team, making them think that he's run out of mercury in the TARDIS and he's got to go and refill in the city. But you know, the First Doctor being the First Doctor lies and to get his own way, and stuff happens, and yeah, very bad consequences, Doctor. You should not have done that to your own TARDIS team. But the story itself, for me, it's a 10 out of 10. It's 7 parts. It does feel a bit too long in certain places, and it does kind of drag a bit. But the Daleks, for me, is just an iconic story, and it's the 2nd ever story of Doctor Who. And I love the fact it's the very first Dalek story for Doctor Who as well, because I like the way how the First Doctor minks the Daleks, and this is where you kind of get, this is the very first time you actually see the Doctor's kind of scared of the Daleks in this story, and it's just brilliant. So if you want to get Doctor Who at the Daleks, you can actually only get this in a DVD box set called The Beginning, with The Unearthly Child and Edge of Destruction, which is the 3 first stories of Doctor Who. So yeah, number 5 is of course the Daleks. So in number 4, in 4th place, well, my 4th favourite Doctor Who story for William Hartnell is of course another fantastic Dalek story. I know you had 4 Dalek stories, and you know this one's going to be in the list because this is the one that you can actually fully watch, where you got the Dalek master plan that's kind of missing. So in 4th place, this one is called The Chase. I really do like this story. I mean, this is where the Daleks' very first ever use of time travel, where they're chasing after the Doctor, Vicky, Ian and Barbara. Now, at the end of the story, Ian and Barbara do leave at the end of the story, even though the First Doctor is really kind of like hesitant of them leaving, and he argues with them, which is something which is absolutely brilliant. The First Doctor does try and argue with them until Vicky kind of like mellows him over and Ian and Barbara get to go home. I just really do love this story, because not only is it just a brilliant story, we got the Mechanoids. This is Stephen Taylor's very first appearance in Doctor Who, played by Peter Purves. We also have the massive jungle sets, like the jungles of Mechanus. We also have like some fantastic settings, like the New York setting. I absolutely love. I also enjoy that that kind of like alien planet that on in the first 2 stories, where it's all like a desert sort of planet, and the Doctor sets up this kind of TV, and then the TV tells the Doctor, and he tells Barbara to go and turn it off, and then they find that the Daleks are on the way to them. But I really do love The Chase. It's just an iconic story for me, and to me to actually sit here and say this is my 2nd favourite story out of season 2, and season 2 is my favourite William Hartnell story. So if this is my 2nd favourite story, you wait until you hear what's my all-time favourite story from season 2. So anyway, to actually get to sit and watch this DVD, you can actually get it in Doctor Who, the Space Museum, and of course the Chase DVD box set, which of course comes with the Space Museum. But I really do love The Chase. It's just a brilliant story. If I can actually track it down on VHS, I will really be happy, because I would love to have that on VHS. So my 3rd favourite story for William Hartnell. Now this one, we are jumping all the way back to season 1. And it is, of course, the Aztecs. I really do enjoy the Aztecs, as this is a special edition. I really do enjoy the Aztecs. I think it's a fantastic history sort of story. I love the setting in 15th century Mexico. I love the way Barbara is kind of mistaken to be this ancient sort of god, and that she wants the Aztecs to stop kind of like committing like murders and stuff, like sacrifices, to stop to the rain gods to make it rain. I love the first Doctor's line in this story as well, where he literally talks to Barbara saying, "You cannot rewrite history, not one line, believe me, I know. And I just absolutely love the story of the Aztecs. It's a great historian story, and this is the only historian episode I really enjoy out of William Hartnell's run. I mean, I do like the Reign of Terror a little bit. I don't like the gunfighters. The gunfight is just terrible. Absolutely terrible. And and this is the one story I really enjoy for a historian. So you can actually get this in the special edition, or if you're lucky enough to try and track through eBay or look through secondhand DVD shops, you can actually pick up the Aztecs, the original release. So I have the two special, the two DVDs, and I love having two DVDs of the story. So, my second favourite William Hartnell story, this one is out of Season 3. Now, Season 3, before we had Galaxy 4, we had 3 DVDs out existing, and this is one of the 3 original DVDs we had existing before Galaxy 4 came out last year. Now, this one I really, really do enjoy. So, you all know I probably hate the gunfighters, because the gunfighters is absolutely terrible. But there's a story I really do enjoy, the Ark. I need to do a whole video on the Ark, because that is just a pile of mess. So my favourite story from Season 3 is, of course, a brilliant story featuring the First Doctor. We say goodbye to Dodo. Dodo goes bye-bye. And, of course, we say hello to Ben and Polly. And do you know what this is? This is the War Machines. This is my second favourite story, and it's out of Season 3. It's the final story out of Season 3. I just really do enjoy the story. I love the way the First Doctor shows he won't be intimidated. He shows he won't be intimidated against the War Machines. When you kind of got all these, big armed, oh yeah, I'm part of the army. Yeah, you got these army people with guns and stuff. And then when the War Machine breaks at the door, they're literally like, oh, what are we going to do? We're literally like babies, run! And you got all of them bloody running, and the Doctor just basically shows he won't be intimidated, because he literally does the very first thing where if the Doctor is like there with his cape on, and it shows he won't be intimidated. And I really love this story as well. And it's a really great story. I mean, yes, Dodo goes bye-bye. That's one good thing about this story. I love the War Machines. I love Ben and Polly's introduction. I love the way the First Doctor tells them to go, that he's going, because Dodo said that she won't go in with him, and he literally pulls in the TARDIS, and then Ben and Polly literally follow him in. I really do love this story. The First Doctor always ends up with people barging away into the TARDIS. First Ian and Barbara, Ben and Polly. I really love this story of the War Machines. It's just another great story. So my all-time favourite Mr. William Hartnell story. Now this one, we are going back into Season 2. And this story was my actual very first proper introduction to William Hartnell's role as the Doctor. It is, of course, the Dalek invasion of Earth. I just really love this story. I mean, the Daleks invade Earth. I love the way the Doctor and Ian literally go, Daleks? But Doctor, we saw them destroyed on Skaro. Yes, dear boy. But don't forget, that could be in the Daleks' future, you know. And I love the way these Daleks have dishes on their back to trying to help them live on Earth. I wonder that it's good that the Daleks basically did evolve out of that, so they didn't really use the dishes only in the story. And the fact they literally robotize humans into Robo-Men to work for the Daleks, and of course the Doctor and the TARDIS team do really defeat them. I like the way Barbara goes, destroy the Daleks. Destroy the Daleks. I mean, the clip... Turn on the Daleks, kill the Daleks. Do you hear? I really do enjoy the Dalek invasion of Earth. It's just one of the brilliant things about this story. I mean, The one thing that's why this story is so famous is because we say goodbye to the Doctor's granddaughter, Susan, and you just cannot beat that one line where he's talking to her and you stumble at the door so she can't get in. He goes, "One day I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. Until then, there must be no regrets, no tears, no anxieties. Just go forward in all your beliefs and prove to me that I'm not mistaken in mine. Goodbye, Susan. Goodbye, my dear." I just really love the Dalek invasion of Earth. It is brilliant. It's fantastic. I just cannot say anything bad about the story because, you know, it's the Dalek invasion of Earth. It's magnificent. And I really love the Dalek invasion of Earth. So that is my 5 favourite William Hartnell stories. So in 5th place, we've got the Daleks. In 4th place, the Chase. In 3rd place, the Aztecs. 2nd place is, of course, the War Machines. And my all-time favourite is the Dalek invasion of Earth. What is your 5 favourite William Hartnell stories? Let me know in the comments. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join for more awesome Doctor Who content. Have a great day.